Cross the bridge. So yeah, I have no idea what settings are. I'm just flying. And for sure, there is definitely a step up from the V2. I would say that step, the V2's is not that huge. Hey, this is Dad Random, and I now have in my hands, finally, an AVATA. It's taken me a while to get this thing, and I'm excited to fly it. So it took me forever to get it set up. I think the DJI FPV was kind of the same way. So all right, here we go. The DJI AVATA, my first flight. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's set up. Here we go. All right. You know what this hat means? Hat on backwards day means it's time to get serious with this, some serious FPV. All right. Sun is low. Goggles are out. And DJI controller is ready, and here we go. Let's go get her started up. Let's get the devices set up. Let's get some power to the goggles. All right, guys, never flown before yet. Now I've looked through the goggles, obviously, but I've never flown it. So here we go. Oh, you're excited, nervous too, nervous and excited. All right, I can see. Let's see what everybody's talking about as far as the goggles are concerned. I have no idea what's going to happen here when I try to start up. I believe I have it in see, that's the top. Let's see, here we go. Oh yeah, we're started. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm recording. Let's see. Aircraft braking. There we go. We got a recording going on. That's what I'm looking for. All right. We are in sport mode, I believe. Yeah, top is sport. And we're just cruising along. Full speed. For sure, I'm definitely seeing a difference in the video quality, for sure. But it's a lot slower than I thought it would be. And I totally understand the idea. And I'm just going to make sure we get some good ground effects. And let's make sure we keep our altitude good. Obviously, I'm not flying in manual. I'm starting to understand what a lot of people were talking about when they were saying about how the goggles would feel a little bit hot, or foggy. Now we are going pretty dang slow, and I don't know why we're going so slow, but we are going really slow. That's weird. Get some altitude, I guess. I'm flying back. Pretty dang slow. All right, now we're in sport mode. All right, so I was in normal mode. And I don't know if I'm getting effects, wind effects. So I'm going to keep it close because I have no idea how this little bird's going to react to anything. And I don't know, obviously, how I'm going to fly this thing. Doing a little bit of, no, I don't know why in sport mode or in normal mode, why it got so slow. Maybe one of you guys can tell me. But just getting the hang of it. Now, there we go. We got a nice little speedy run here. There we go. Trying to keep my eyes on the info on my screen, on my OSD. All right, I just got to know where to look. So now I'm good. I have an idea of what the heck is going on. So I don't know if it's windy that way. Yeah, it doesn't. Once I get out there, maybe I'm at. Do I have a? I must have a limitation set up. I probably have to set up my distance limitations, and that's probably what's going on there. It's probably going, hey, you're in beginner mode. Cross the bridge. So yeah, I have no idea what settings are. I'm just flying. And for sure, there is definitely a step up from the V2. But I would say that step, the V2s, is not that huge. Now, I'm not telling you this ain't freaking a great flying experience. So, just some things I have to get used to. We're at 55%. So I definitely have I have some kind of a geofence going here. So I just wanted to crank around a little bit and give myself a little bit of air time today. wasn't going to do anything crazy today. But yeah, the video quality, we'll see what it looks like. Now this is beautiful time period right now at night, and ooh, that looks like a great place that I should maybe explore, huh? A little bit of barn exploration. So we're at 46%. That's good. Yeah, some things that took me time to get to do when setting up. I had to program my controller, and I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think the controller would be that hard to set up, so it wasn't, but I just wasn't ready to do that. I forgot, all the different details, when you're setting up a new quad, how kind of foreign everything is. Just like the straps are all whacked out. You got all those things that you're not used to. Let's not hit that pole. That wouldn't be a good thing to do first. But yeah, we're just flying in sport mode. Nothing fancy today. We'll take it to the park and work on our manual mode after I get it dialed in. Sound wise, she's humming. When she gets out there, she's a screamer. It's okay. Don't mind a little bit of screaming. Got the fire alarms going off. There's Dad random buzzing himself over and over again. 34. This is the best part about this whole deal. Is first of all, I got to remember all the buttons are, which I don't remember. So that was another thing I had to work on is where are my buttons at? All right. So we're going to go and get close to me. Let's fly by me. And let's turn around. And let's get a little bit of a view there. Get it back here. Think we can do a hand landing today? How about this? How about that? There we go. We'll do a top hand landing. All right. Thank you, beta testers. I appreciate that. I couldn't have done it without you. I wouldn't have been able to set this up. Right away, let me go ahead and shut down and then get a little bit of a... I think I'll shut down and then do a little bit of a review. Here we go. Day one, Dad Random and the Avata. All right. So, right away, the other day I flew my 5-inch and I was going, probably 50, 60 miles an hour. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't think it would be as slow as it is. But, let me turn this off. But not slow in a bad way. So I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, look, it's just basically a 3.5-inch prop, somewhere around there, something like that. I thought the battery time was really good. What I was seeing, I was really happy seeing. So the video quality was really good. I'd love to get an ND filter on here. I think we're going to need definitely some ND filtering of the light, just so we can take care of these really super bright, really midday flights. But right now you don't need that, not so much. I thought it was very intuitive. It didn't take me that long. I appreciate Mad's Tech helping me set up my controller and getting it updated. Other than that, everything pretty much went together quite nicely. So I'm really looking forward to flying in some different locations. I think I was getting some geofencing, so I'm going to check that out and then disable that geofence, whatever was happening there. I believe it was because it really slowed down when I got out about a certain distance, so I can imagine I've got that going on. But all right, I'm excited for this next adventure. It's really good to get back in the glasses. It's really good to get back in the goggles. As far as the goggles are concerned, I totally understand now what everybody's talking about. It's a little bit hot right now. But the sun's going down, but the sun is kind of, so I can imagine what it would have been like for somebody to fly these with these goggles in conditions where the sun would be like, in the 90s, and you get that humidity. I can see the fogging effect that would happen. There definitely needs to be added skirting, and I noticed that a lot of people are adding skirting in here to raise up the bottom. I totally understand that. If it was raised a little bit, and I remember people trying to explain that, but they really couldn't. They really couldn't explain it well, but they did. And so there is a distance issue, meaning that we got to get this. You got to get our face off a little bit, and maybe a little bit of light foam. I'm excited for a foam insert for sure. I'll probably go grab me some of my own foam, and then add a piece, probably down here more than anything, just a little bit of foam in this area down here, just to raise it up a bit. I can tell you right now that my V1s are definitely more comfortable than these, but the quality of video I'm getting is definitely cool. There's definitely a step up. I am very glad that I moved this direction. There is going to be a learning curve, I believe, but very excited. I've got some more batteries coming. I've only got one available to me today, but I've got another one coming, and then I've got another one coming, another battery coming, and probably during the sale I'll probably pick up another. I'd say 3 would be a good number for this little setup. I'd also like to get myself in a case. There's a lot of little pieces, so I brought back Old Faithful. Check this out. This is, I don't know if you guys remembered, my DJI FPV and this case. So me and the plastic case are back together again. We are now one. Maybe I'll get some longer sticks, huh? Until I fly manual, I won't be able to. I won't be able to get it adjusted quite yet. But I'm excited to get into manual. I think it's going to fly really smooth in manual, actually. So anyway, that's not bad, huh? First day, the AVATA, DJI AVATA, dead random. Today with the AVATA. Yes. I'd like to thank B&H Photo. B&H Photo made this transaction quite nice. I did get a little bump of a deal on this. This was used, and so it saved a little bit of money. That was kind of nice. I really appreciate that. Nothing wrong with it. It said there were scuffs, and there's no scuffs on this. So I paid way less than some of you guys, and there's no scuffs on it. So, and everything's working great. So sometimes it's good to wait for a deal. All right, dead random. The DJI AVATA, and the sun's in my eyes, and it's really getting nice. This is flying time. This is flying season. And yes, the AVATA is not as scary to people because of these nice little crop guards. Nice and soft. Oh, can't hurt you. No, it can't. Oh, but it's so cool. I'm so excited. I am so excited. Can't wait to get the video out of the can and into the computer. Later. Bye. Dead random. DJI AVATA.